Hey guys, what's up? Stockcatcher here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Stockcatcher. I share trade ideas live on StockTwits on Twitter every day for free, as well as make daily YouTube videos just trying to help people, guys. If you're new to the channel, I recommend you hit the like button and comment down below because I'm just trying to help people, right? So today, first trade I did was crazy. LOBO. This one, man, it went 230% right now. I'm looking at it right now. It's just going crazy. It's up 233%. This is a micro float, 6 million float. I mentioned it early for everybody in the stock puts on Twitter as well as YouTube, right? I mentioned it right before it was even making a big move up, and then this stock just ended up ripping face. So if you remember what I said yesterday's video, remember what I talked about China stocks, right? These Chinese stocks, once they start to move, the algo like pushes. Most of the time, these stocks don't even have news. It's just like random big pushes. But as traders, we're traders, right? We just want to capitalize on volume. We want to capitalize on price action. It doesn't matter about fundamentals, in my opinion. We're not trying to invest in these companies. This is not Tesla. We're trading every day. Apple, Amazon, Google. Most of these companies, like 90% of the small cap, in my opinion, just being honest, they're just dilution machines, in my opinion. They're not good. And we're just trying to trade price action. And again, everything I say in my video is not financial advice, just my opinion. So today, LOBO, this one, as soon as it started to break out, I noticed probably based on the stock personality of the stock as well, right? The stock in the past, usually what it likes to do is after it makes a big move up, it just completely goes round trip. So that's also what short sellers were probably thinking as well, right? If you were short and you see that every single time a stock goes up, it makes a really nasty rejection. It pretty much wicks and then goes down. On top of that, it's one of those China sector stocks, right? On top of that, if this stock doesn't have a really strong catalyst behind it, what do you think is gonna be what they're thinking? They're gonna short, right? And what happens if the stock goes up and then after they pull back, makes another high, and then it halts up? You're pretty much underwater. You're trapped. What are you gonna do as a short seller? You're trapped. And then if the stock just holds again, multi-extended time frame, it starts to make a technical pattern, and then it just breaks out over the new high. Then that's pretty much, that's why a lot of short sellers get squeezed every day. So this was a really good trade, low LOBO. Next one, Tnon, very good stock as well. Same situation, micro floater, 7 million float. If you watch my videos, you know why I say every video's float is probably one of the most top 3 factors when it comes to trading: float, volume, price action. So Tnon, 7 million float. This stock, as soon as it broke that pre-market level, it just ended up ripping face. So if you trade at all small cap, you really want to pay attention to pre-market levels. Draw the pre-market high, draw the pre-market support, and then once it breaks pre-market high is very, very important, guys. You have to look at the price and then play off of that, right? So this stock just ended up pulling away, a really big move, and it was really nice for people. I saw some people banking on it, really nice. So next one, BTI. This was more choppy stock. This just kept whipping around. But when it comes to these choppier type of stocks, once that consolidation break, most of the time you see a new high. The stock just ripped face all the way to 206, 207 actually, and then it rejected. So I just said 30 seconds ago that pre-market levels are so important. What do you notice about BTAI? As soon as it rejected that pre-market high, it just crashed. So this is why I say every video, not every video, just now, that pre-market is so important when it comes to small cap. And I share trade ideas every day, literally at the beginning, starting at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, which is pretty much near the beginning. Most of the big like TD, most open at 7 a.m. right? So it's pretty much near the beginning. I don't like to do 4 a.m. that type of 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. I know it's open, and my broker, you can actually trade during that time. But I never was a huge fan of that, and it's just not good in my opinion, the volume and also many other reasons. But yeah, 6 to 7:30 is really nice price action. So next one, IMAB. This one was a thin name. If you remember what I said about thin stocks, once a thin stock starts to get a little volume, it just starts extending. And then this stock just ended up pulling away. Really good price action. So when it comes to thin stocks, you really want to pay attention to level 2. You want to pay attention to the tape. Like how are the bids, the ask, how's the price going, right? So this was really nice. Next one, KZIA. This one I mentioned it in the morning time. As soon as that $10 level rejected, it kind of pretty much faded. So this is the thing when it comes to specific price entry opinions, in my opinion, where I used to do this a lot, where I used to say specific price levels over 150 good, $2 dip, but I stopped doing that because this is one of the reasons why. Because in my opinion, when it comes to trading small cap, the more crowded as well as the more shorts get enticed, when this level crack, you're gonna see nasty huge fall. It's like a stair stepping down type of pattern. And that's not something not usually, I don't like that type of stuff. So I don't wanna like, encourage this type of price action where it just goes down a lot. So that's why most of the time not most of the time, I don't generally share specific price target areas where if a level is good, because everybody's different. Some person could like a dip under 10. Let's say somebody likes a trade setup where after at $9 is good. Some people could like it over breakout. So I don't want to be someone, especially since I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just sharing it's like entertainment, right? Opinions. I don't want to be like, oh, 10 is good, and then everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people thinking that's the key, that's the only price, right? You know what I'm saying, guys? I hope people understand. So KZIA, this one, just being 100% honest, was not a win. And I also took the starter as well. Like, I'm being 100% honest. I also took an L on this. So next one, MWYN. This one was the monster. This was the biggest winner in pre-market. This one, I mentioned it, and also people in the chat also liked it. I think it was around like $1.15, and then just ended up ripping face to almost $2. That's a big move up. It was up 120%, I think, in pre-market, which is really nice. So what do you notice about the float for the stock? 2 million float, micro float. So when it comes to trading, it's really simple, honestly. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to say it's easy. Obviously not easy, but it's really simple. If you just get the fundamental concept, like the main key, the key points down, right? The float, the volume, the chart, like the price, right? So this one, 2 million float. On top of that, if you look at the relative volume, this stock usually has 600K volume. And then what happens if it has 87 million volume when pre-market is already thin? It just ends up exploding. The stock went 120% gap, I think, this morning. So that's really nice. Next one was Open. This one is a thicker stock, higher float stock. It has 646 million float or more. And this stock, actually, someone in the chat mentioned it on YouTube, and it made a really nice move. So this is the thing with the YouTube chat. I encourage people to also share trade ideas because, again, everything, we're just trying to help each other. It's like a family. We're like friend. So I encourage that. Everybody could share trade ideas live there. And Open was a really nice move. So shout out to you if you banked on that one. Next one, SHOT shot. This is a multi-day setup I mentioned many times before when it was cheaper. Right now it's trying to break that key $1 resistance level as well as hold over that. This is a higher float stock, so it's gonna move more slower, right? More kind of thicker, but it still looks really good. Look at the 1 hour setup, the technical setup on shot. It looks really good. So I'm gonna be definitely mentioning this stock as well. Shot. Next one, LXEH. If you remember what I said earlier, this is a similar China type of stock where it doesn't have to have groundbreaking news for a keep big move what's up higher, right? So LXCH, looking at right now, it looks like it's just keep on going up. But when it comes to these China stock, remember, guys, there's also oftentimes a liquidation type of event where it means that once it starts to drop, it just crashes. Like it drops like a massive amount. I think I saw a stock that dropped like 95%. I'm not even kidding. This was like, it was like 3 years ago. Remember that time when HKD, those Chinese stock ran 20,000%, 10,000%. Those were crazy times. I think it was like, it was a long time ago, I think. So you really want to pay attention to the sector, guys, because we are traders. We're not planning to find the next Tesla or Apple, Amazon. We're just getting in, getting out. Just capitalize on price action, volatility, volume. And everything I say is not financial advice. Ultimately, if people want to hold these stocks, small caps I'm mentioning for years, it's up to them. And I'm not saying that. It's just my opinion, right? Everything I say is just entertainment. So yeah, guys, today's video was much shorter. I'm trying my best to condense the videos down. I know that it can get long. So that's why I said in my YouTube videos to watch it in 2x speed if you really want to break down the knowledge and the video without spending a lot of time. And I'm trying my best to make it closer to 10 minutes rather than 20 minutes. So I'm working on that, as well as the audio. I'm also working on that. We're actually purchased several mics. It's not even just one mic, because sometimes I record outside, right? So sometimes I have to use the wind blocker as well as I have to use the cover. And for the home setup as well, I also purchased mic. I also purchased a lot of other stuff. So yes, everything's gonna get better, guys. Even the community is growing on YouTube. The chat is gonna get better. The stock tweets, I'm trying to post quicker as well. So I appreciate you guys a lot. Seriously, you guys show love, I show love, and we're gonna grow as a family, guys. We're like friend, and I think this is one of the few small cap communities where it's like, so it's very positive. It's very positive, and I just expect good things. I'm serious. I expect good things going in the future for the stock catching team. So yeah, stock catcher signing out, guys. It's the weekend coming up. I'm probably gonna post another video tomorrow, like one video in the weekend. And other than that, enjoy the weekend, guys. Weather's great, and relax. And signing out, guys. Have a great night.